Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Wrestling Federation's Saturday Night Power Slam. Look inside the ring, and you're going to see 4 of the top-tier talents to ever grace the Super Wrestling Federation roster right here on tonight's edition of Saturday Night Power Slam. Look at that, the referee's been knocked down. We barely started this match, and chaos has already ensued. Like an eruption of a volcano, this is dangerous. Ladies and gentlemen, the fatal 4-way first fall to a finished match has begun. And the referee's bleeding. He's lacerating all over the ring. He's not even in this match. He's here to officiate the calling. Make sure to call right down the middle. Make sure that we leave tonight with the definitive #1 contender to Magnificent Mandy and the SWF Heroic Championship. Speaking of the Heroic Championship, right now we're in the second reign of that title. We've never had a challenger so far for Magnificent Mandy, who recently defeated Luigi Calzone with the figure 4 leg lock submission hold to secure the win and to capture the SWF Heroic Championship. Now she's the champion. It's time to determine her first challenger. In this first fall to the finish, no countouts, no disqualification match. You can win by pinfall, submission, critical knockout. Doesn't matter who you pin, doesn't matter who you submit, doesn't matter who you knock out flat on their back. One of these 4 competitors will guarantee themselves #1 contendership to the SWF Heroic Championship. And I know Magnificent Mandy is backstage watching this closely because she knows that one of these 4 will be the definitive, the undisputed #1 contender to go after her and try to take her title away. She defeated Luigi Calzone, but now it's time to defend the title. She's already won it, now you gotta defend it. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be the first one to step up to the plate? Is it gonna be the Game Changer, Harriet Harlem, the Wicked Jack Lantern? Is it gonna be the Bloody Butcher? Is it gonna be the Hidden Gem Danny Diamond? I don't know. You've got a Game Changer, a Hidden Gem, the Wicked One, and a Chainsaw all in one match. This match is full of combustible elements. We're gonna see an absolute explosion in this match because everything is gonna blow the roof off. All the talent in this ring, this is gonna be remarkable. The fans are gonna remember this match for years to come. No matter how it ends, no matter who wins, this is going to be a definitive moment in all of their careers and a definitive moment in SWF's Saturday Night Power Slam history. Going for the pin now. 1. Only a 1 count. Way too soon, but a nice attempt. I cannot wait to see how this match turns out. Which of these 4 top-notch competitors will get the opportunity of a lifetime to challenge for the secondary title here at the SWF. Our world champion, Bad Luck Rita Run, was gone for quite some time on her world tour, defending the SWF World Championship in various countries, defended the title 31 times, successfully came back, had a non-title match against the Woodpecker, Brandon Trout, was not successful. You could say it's jet lag. You could say she's exhausted. It doesn't matter. She's a champion. And even though she lost to Brandon Trout, she keeps her head up high because she's the champion. And that's what a champion does. And if one of these 4 competitors wins tonight, they get a chance to face a champion. The heroic champion, Magnificent Mandy. And perhaps they beat her, they become the 3rd ever heroic champion in history. Then just like our world champion, Bad Luck Rita Run, they can hold their head up high too. Because that's going to change their world. You will not walk out the same person you walked in. You walk out as a champion. You add a whole new layer to who you are. You add a whole new chapter to your book. It'll be interesting to see how this turns out, how this match turns out, and where things go from here. All 4 of these competitors are not in the SWF Tag Team Championship Tournament coming up soon. That's why they've been hand-chosen by management to compete in this fatal 4-way. Once again, first fall to the finish to grant the #1 contender to Magnificent Mandy and the SWF Heroic Championship. No matter who wins, I think it's going to be an excellent match. All 4 of these competitors are incredible. They've all had amazing matches. They've all had their fair share of wins, losses, bloodshed, blood, sweat, tears, anything you could think. They've all done it. They've given everything. They've given their heart and soul to the SWF. They are dedicated to this brand. They'll defend the SWF like a royal knight, defending for a king. They'll represent this brand no matter where they perform. Whether they go to Japan and wrestle in Wishmaker. Whether they go to any other promotion and wrestle. They all have open contracts. They're not restricted to the SWF. This is just where their home is. This is where they belong. But they can go wherever they want. Hell, a great example. Big Texas Todd went to San Antonio. He won the Mega Texas World Championship, and he brought it back to the SWF. And he told the former champion, you want your title back? Come and get it. And that's the kind of attitude, that is the kind of initiative we here at the SWF want to give and want to take. We want to be the best of the best. We're the fastest rising brand, the best promotion in all professional wrestling. We'll take on your challengers, you can take on our challengers, but in the end, no flag waves higher than the SWF flag. And right now, one of these four gladiators are gonna fight to the bloody end until one of them is the #1 contender, Magnificent Mandy. I hope she's ready, because this is, wait a second here, Diamond Disaster, the finisher of Danny Diamond, but he doesn't go for the pin, he goes right after the Bloody Butcher, who gets a kick to the crotch, and then fire spit in his eyes, and then yet again, by the Wicked Jack Lantern. My goodness, what a mix of personalities, what a fusion of styles. Absolute hybrid of wrestlers in this. Oh my gosh, the skewers of the Bloody Butcher being stabbed right to the face of Harry Harlem. Now she's got blood in the open. She had skewers stabbed right into the open wound that was already there. I believe from him biting her forehead earlier. I believe that's what caused the bloodshed in the first place. Look, we've got blood stains all over the mat. Danny Diamond being thrown around the ring. Jack Lantern spitting fire in any direction that he can. Luckily, he misses most of the time. But right there, he just connects the Bloody Butcher. Being treated like an absolute animal. Oh, Danny Diamond gets a taste of the fire. Into the fire he goes. Oh, beautiful area there by the Game Changer. The chainsaw picks up the hidden gem, drops him after being punched in the back of the head, and now fire spit into the eyes of the Game Changer Harry Harlem by the Wicked Jack Lantern. My goodness, how does someone prepare knowing that one of these four lunatics is coming after you, and they're coming after your prized possession, a championship that you earned, your first title that you've ever won here at the SWF, the greatest professional wrestling promotion in the world. Jack Lantern goes for the pin. Jack Lantern with the power bomb pins the Bloody Butcher. Jack Lantern is the #1 contender to Magnificent Mandy and the SWF Heroic Championship. Halloween has come early. Trick or treat to Magnificent Mandy.